Hey fellow traders, Zero Cool from Bullogic coming at you with a trade review. This one's going to be on OTT. This was on our watch list last night. We were watching it for a simple breakout play. The one thing we did like about it was yesterday it had humongous volume. This was about, it usually trades about 250,000 shares. Yesterday it traded at a little over 1 million, so that's like 4 times its normal volume. I think it had some news or PR come out. Anyway, to run up like that in a bear market, or to have that kind of green volume in a bear market, deserves some attention, and it definitely got ours. Like I said, we had it on our watch list last night for a breakout of the 248 level, or over the high of the day. Our target was the 50-day moving average, which I do believe was 276. And so, like I said, we had it on watch. First thing this morning, we were definitely watching it. Let me zoom in here on the 5-minute chart. The yellow bar indicates today's trade day. First thing this morning, it took right off. So I couldn't wait for the 248. Sometimes in a market like we're having now, a real choppy market, it's a real good thing to get in early, to be the first one in, the first one out. You know, you stand a lot better chance of making some money. So that's exactly what I did. I saw it was running up. It had volume just pouring in this morning, and so I went ahead and jumped the gun. I got in at 239 on this second candle right here when it was just fixing to take off. It jumped up to like to about 242, and then it dropped back down to 237. I started putting my order in. Before I could get it in, it was already back up to 239. So like I said, I bought in at 239. I put my stop right under the breakout of the day, right where it took off. So I put my stop at 229, give it 10 cents wiggle room. That's about 4%, 4.5%. That's more than enough for it to have some undulation room, is what I like to call it. So anyway, there you go. And like I said, our target was up here at 276 at the 50-day moving average. So instantly it just started taking off again. It was making higher lows, higher highs. When it got up to here, it was about 9:30, 9:15. It started topping out at 255. So I scaled out half a position at 255, and I moved my stop up to my buy-in at 239 and just let it go. It took off, kind of based out, kind of flagged out a little bit, not based out, but it kind of flagged out a little bit, and then it just made another run like this. I missed this run. I was too busy trying to manage my losses of the day, so I didn't catch this, or I might have gotten out up here and someplace up here around, you know, the top. But lucky for me, it kind of based itself out. It took back off again, and I ended up exiting the trade at right here where it was, right here where the candles are kind of topping out and hitting resistance, forming some form of resistance at 277. I ended up exiting the trade at 275, which gave me about 36 cents gains on the trade, somewhere in the area of 15%, about 3.25% of my portfolio. So that's not a bad trade. Was it the best I could have done? Well, of course not. As you can see, it ran up to 284 and I exited at 275, so I give up 9 cents. But in choppy markets like this, and especially today, I mean, I think the market finished down, the S&P finished down 1%, or right at 1%. So for something to run up like that and crash through the 50-day like it did, I probably still should be in the trade, but like I said, I was busy managing my losses, so I was just happy to get a good gain out of it, which turned it into a profitable day. So you know, I give myself a C+ on the trade. If I have to grade myself on the trade, a C+. I did a few things wrong. Mostly I exited the trade. I should still be in it. I think it's still got some more potential. We'll be watching it again tomorrow. Be a little harder to find a good buy-in spot. Yeah, it's going to be a little harder to find a buy-in spot, but we'll watch it and see if we can't maybe scalp a few more cents out of it. get back that 9 cents we left on the table today. I don't like leaving money on the table. I like it in my pocket a lot better. But there you go. That's OTT. That's one of the picks that we had on our watch list last night. Hopefully some of you took advantage of this, and if you're still in it, kudos to you. Kudos to you. And if you didn't and you made some money on it, well, that's excellent too. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.